wish I could remember. So I wish I could remember some of the fun stories that come out of that period when we were all together for so many years, and the things that happened, unexpected things that happened. For instance, I never did particularly like the way they had me bike through my bike number. So, I mean, as if they spent $100 on this venture, so we gotta get our money's worth. So I have to do. Well, now, with that background, one time I had to cross the stage, cross the hall, the rehearsal. No, not the rehearsal, but the actual stage, whatever they call it, studio, whatever. I've forgotten all my terminology. But anyway, I had to go from one set to another to get to the window where I was going to come through and zap. I guess it was Rosette. I guess I can't remember now. I remember there was this lady had to be taken care of. Anyway, I had to go so fast that I had to get my teeth in for the bites. And I got them in my mouth, and I was in such a hurry to get to the curtains, to her bedroom, that they didn't go in. So there it was, and you can still see it. I have the thing at home. If you ever remember that scene, which was sort of fairly early on in the show, where I had to go through the window. Anyway, I know I did it more than once, but still, coming through this window and going around, it was dark, and going around the bed to do my zap. And what happened was I couldn't get them to go in. And of course, I was on camera at this point, coming through these curtains. And if you look carefully, you see me. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's there. You can see it. And so I thought, oh my God, they're going to kill me for doing this, because I'm not going to do my usual thing. So I went in to the bed and just without showing off the thing, and went in, and it was the best zap I think I ever did. And because it was subtle, and I'm all for subtlety and that kind of thing. But I can remember that I was in panic. I was so panicked I didn't know what I was doing. And but I was going to open it up. Am I going to try to bite her and have this my denture fall out? That image occurred to me as I was approaching the bed, and I said, I guess I can't do that. I said, I'll just kept my mouth shut. And did my zap, and it looked so much better. And I think maybe I got them to learn a lesson from that, because I don't recall doing it that often again in that obvious way. But I could go on with all the fun scenes, the funny things that happened, of course, on all of these occasions. But anyway, they were a lovely group of actors to work with, especially these lovely ladies that I had all around me. So forth and so on. By the way, I was in breathing distance of my lady friend, who we were down doing this play in Georgia, and she was in the next room. But that's enough of that. Well, I didn't expect to be sitting here listening to all of these wonderful praises. I was very hard-working over here in the corner. So I'm going to get to bed tonight because we've got to go drive back to Canada in the morning. And so I better get back there and get these things done. By the way, it's been a pleasure. It really has been a pleasure to do that work. I sat there for about 2 hours at least, I think, without stopping. And the people that come up to you closely, I know some of you I had some, but I saw so many faces. I I don't know quite kind of what to say about it, but it's an experience to see so many people that come by you and they want to make contact with you. And of course, you haven't got the time to really do. I try to look at them, but I do look at all of you that come by, and that in itself is an experience. It's been a lovely evening, lovely day, lovely 2 days I've been here now, and but that was kind of a highlight tonight. Just doing